Hey guys, today I'm going to hit a controversial issue because you hear a lot about trans in the news these days, and I'm going to boldly go into that field by talking about the Walther Trans Art Manual. You're going to want to check this out. Okay, this is a manual from the Walther factory, and it's called Trans Art, and I'll show you real quickly. First of all, it says Klappen Sie bitte, which means no, actually in German that means please open. And actually when you open this up, it will explain the trans art. So for example, I open this up, this is page 1, and then you read here and it goes over page 1, and then you turn the page. Isn't this cool? Turn the page. It's like cutting a layer away, and then it explains next and next. There's also, watch this, right here, you see a little marking that says 34K. So we go to this guide and we look up 34K, and that says grip. And it's on page 1, 2, 7, and 8. So 34K, there's the grip. This is just an example of one part. Page 2, you see the inside of the grip. You see the metal insert? You can see where the grip is just sliced down, and you can see the inside. There's the barrel and bore. Let's go to 7. Here's another picture of the grip. That shows the other side of the grip. And then it says 8. There's another view of the grip. Oh, there you go. There's the screw. And then there's the screw coming through. Now, if we were to date this, this is Eagle End. So it's wartime, probably late 30s. It has a 60-degree safety. The trans art is just remarkable. There you can see all the parts. Now, how rare is this? There's with the ammunition in it. I had 3 of these in 1 year. I don't know why, but all of a sudden, I had a guy from Germany that had one. I had a fellow collector. And then there was a guy in Europe, not Germany, who came across one. And I think I was paying about $500 a piece for these and sold them all really quickly. So I figured, oh, I'll get another one. That was about 9 or 10 years ago, and I never saw one again. You guys can put in the comments, have you ever seen one? Have you ever been able to buy one? They fold down like this, Klappen Sie bitte, and then close it up like this. And these went to dealers to help sell their product. They're not the earliest of manuals. They were meant for retailers. There's the retailer. You can barely read it, but if I turn the page, Hermann Bugler from Danzig, which I think is northern Germany. So he was a dealer, and he would have this out, and this would convince people to buy a Walther PP or PPK. So it's considered trans art, very, very rare. Let me know if you've seen one before. I started to say I had 3 in 1 year, sold them because I thought, oh, I'll find another. Haven't seen one in 9 or 10 years, 8 or 9 years, I forgot. But it's been a long time, and then I just got this one. So for right now, I'm going to hang on to it. This is the most common manual. If you get a box gun with the original manual, this is usually what they look like. They're dated on the back. Right down here, you can see 1037, that's a date. 1037 is when that was made. So it does have, notice the 60-degree safety, and it is Zelamelis, so this is pre-war, 60-degree safety. If you want an earlier manual, these two, this is an English version. You can tell because it's written in English. The new automatic pistol. And here is the new PPK police pistol. And let me just show you the way you can tell this is an earlier manual. Notice 90-degree safety, and it has the larger safety lever. Same thing here. This is the English version. Well, let's just look right here. You can't really tell the fat safety as well, but you definitely can see it's 90 degrees. Actually, over here, here's a good example. The fatter safety and the skinnier safety, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. That's a PP and a PPK. And now this magazine with the open follower, that's real early, but they never made that mag bottom. I mean, I've never seen that mag bottom. I think you know, well, the mag bottoms on the finger extension look like this. But again, so this is an early manual, probably from 1930, between 1930 and 33. And then after that, they would have gone to this manual. So these are just examples of manuals, other souvenirs that I found from the Walther factory. This I've shown before. This is a piece of glass brought back by a GI. He threw it in his duffel bag. But that's a piece of broken glass from the Walther factory. At the end of the war, when they went into the factory, he brought home a piece of broken glass, I assume from a display case or something like that. Here's another style of manual. It's a little bit smaller, fewer pages. You can see this one has more pages, but this is another manual. It does have a 60-degree safety. One other thing from the factory I thought I'd show you. Never saw this before, but when you look at the back, you can see the Walther. You can see an adding machine, because Walther actually originally made adding machines, and then they got into weapon production. And you can't see it, but I can get a magnifying glass, and that does have a 90-degree safety. So it was early. In fact, we'll take the cards out. I can see it a little better. If you look right there, it is a 90-degree safety. So this was made in the early 30s. Here's the deck of cards. Here's the other deck of cards. So these were probably just given out. Again, salesmen would have this if you came in, showed interest in a Walther. You buy a Walther today, you get a free deck of cards. And again, 9-degree safety, and slightly different. You can see two different styles of cards. So those are just some rare souvenirs you just never see. The manuals, extremely rare. This, very good, very cool, very rare, and transitioning. I know a lot of you are going to want to contact us to buy these, but for right now, I'm going to hang on to them because it's really hard to find either one of these.